Hello and welcome to our Cucina Rustica. My name is Pino de Cerbo and I have the pleasure of cooking with my mom almost every single day. And here she is, Mom. Say hi to our friends at home.
Hi everybody, I'm Filomena di Cerbo.
Tell them what we're making today.
Today I'm making bacala in Umido.
Bacala in Umido is salt cod that we're going to cook in a cherry tomato sauce. It's fantastic, super easy to make, and watch what it's going to take to put this together. Now here's our salt cod. You can find this pretty much at any grocery store. It comes vacuum packed or on a counter, and it's cod that has been preserved under a ton of salt. So the most important thing here is that you have to rehydrate and wash your cod. We do that by covering it in water. It's got to sit in water for at least 48 hours. Anywhere from 48 hours to 60 hours is what you want. Cover it in water, and 2 to 3 times a day, drain the water and fill it back up with cold water and keep it in your fridge. So you're going to need to do that. After you've done that, here you get the cod that has been soaked for about 50 hours. This has been soaked for, and we've drained the water and patted it dry. The other ingredients you're going to need for this is flour, garlic, celery, onion, Kalamata olives, some hot peppers, oregano, parsley, a couple different oils. We'll get into those. And here is one of the stars of the show. These are canned cherry tomatoes. We're going to make a beautiful sauce with it. It's going to be nice and sweet. And we also have these wonderful caper berries. Caper berries is almost like a caper, but it's not as strong, and they look actually quite nice. Open this, Mom. Okay, thank you. And here they are. They're absolutely delicious. You can eat them as is. They're great and delicious too. So we're going to get started. All right, we're ready to start making the cod here. What's the first step, Mom?
I put a little bit of black pepper in the flour.
Okay.
I put the bacala inside. You put a little olive here.
Yeah, and this is, we're going to use the Aurora blend here. Put just a little bit in the pan. Is that good?
A little bit more.
Good?
No, a little bit more.
A little bit more?
Yeah.
Okay, you're the boss. And now what?
Now I do like this with the hands.
Okay, and by putting the cod inside the flour, we build a nice little crust. And then when we cook it inside the sauce, it thickens the sauce up a little bit. It's a really nice technique. Okay, and that's what you want to hear. You want to hear a little bit of that sizzle when you put it in your cod. That's when you know that the pan's hot enough.
So I cook it 3 minutes on both sides.
So 2 to 3 minutes on both sides?
Yes.
And that's what you want to see. So in about 3 minutes, you're going to get this really nice coating on it.
Beautiful.
We're going to give it another 2 to 3 minutes on that side. And then after that's done, we're going to take it out and put it on a lined piece of paper towel, so this way it absorbs any of the extra oil, and we're ready to go on to step 2. All right, we're ready to make our sauce and then poach our bacala in our sauce. We need here a bigger pot or a bigger pan with a lid. Make sure you have a pot with a lid because you need lots of space inside there. First thing, we start with extra virgin olive oil this time. We're going to put a thin layer, and in that we're going to add our our onion and our celery. And that's what you want to hear when you add it in there. Mom, you want to mix that up a little bit of salt to start drawing out all those liquids inside of there. And we're going to let this cook for about 3 to 4 minutes. It's been 4 minutes. Our celery and onion has softened nicely. It's time to add our garlic. We never want to add our garlic too soon, because if it burns, then it's going to have that acidity taste to our dish. So there's the garlic. Now it's time to add a little bit of hot pepper flakes. A little bit of heat always makes things taste a little bit better. Too much?
Yes.
Okay. Nahaf? Nahaf. We put nahaf in.
Okay.
Oh. We put some in. We're also going to add some dry oregano to this as well. Okay?
Okay.
And now it's time to add our cherry tomatoes. And you can see them all in there. We're going to put them all in there, and we're going to cook this down. And of course, we have to rinse our jar. We have about a 1/4 cup of water that we're going to use to help make our sauce. We're going to give it a good shake and add this to the pan. And there you have it. This needs to simmer for about 10 minutes. The sauce is ready to go. Now we're going to add this bacala to our sauce. Add it in there. Hold that, Mom. And we're gonna add our Kalamata olives. So these are just depitted. I like to buy them with the pit inside and then depit them myself just by squeezing out the pit. They're fresher, they taste better that way. Now add them in here. Lots of olives, because olives are delicious. Oh, and these caper berries. Aren't those gorgeous? We're gonna put those in here. Not only are they good inside of dishes like this, but they also make a great garnish, because you can eat them raw. And there you have it. Now, all that's left is for us to cook this for 5 minutes. Do we have to turn the bacala or just leave it like this?
Just leave it like this.
We're gonna leave it like this for 5 to 7 minutes, she said.
That's right.
Okay, so covered or uncovered?
Cover.
Covered. 5 to 7 minutes, covered at a gentle simmer, and the bacala would be ready.
The bacala is ready.
It's ready, all ready to go?
Yes.
That looks and smells beautiful, and of course, Ma, we have to have a taste. I'm just gonna spoon a little bit to the bottom. You wanna put a piece on top? Yeah, that's the one I want. Look at that.
Beautiful.
And I'm gonna put a little bit more sauce on top because I like the sauce. One of these caper berries, right on top like that. And we have to try the parsley.
Don't forget the parsley.
Of course. We're going to garnish with a little bit more parsley. And there you have it, a beautiful piece of bacala in this gorgeous cherry tomato sauce. Time to try it. See how that just flakes apart like that?
Dalla cucina rustica, buon appetito.